and welcome to this section, and here we will talk about how to create round bar charts. So it's an interesting concept and we'll try to create a round bar charts. We'll see how it actually works and how we can create in Tableau. So basically the purpose of this chart is just to show a bar chart with some fancy look, nothing else, right? So it's also known as rounded gauges in Tableau. So let's create it. Let's create some of the calculated fields which we have to create, and I want to see the value in the percentages, right? So let's say I have a subcategory. And maybe sales. I want to see the values in the percentage. My percentage value will vary from 0 to 1, right? 0% to 100%. So I'll create two calculated fields. One will be, let's say, bottom of gauge. I'll give minimum of 0 because the minimum value will be 0. So minimum of 0 will be 0. And top of a gauge, which will be again, I'll have a new calculated field which is minimum of 1, because the minimum value will be like 100%, right? So it's minimum of 1. So now I have two calculated fields, bottom of gauge, which will always give me 0, and top of gauge will always give me 1. I'll remove this, and now I'll drag this measure value out here in the columns and remove all the stuffs which I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in profit ratio, quantity. I'll remove all these stuffs. I'm only interested in top of gauge, bottom of gauge, and sales. Let me make it as entire view. It's a view now. And then what I'll do, I'll apply quick table calculations and give it as percentage of total. Now we know that it is like table across and it's showing me the values. If you want to check, the calculations are happening at the table down. So basically, sum of all these is 100%. Now what I will do, I'll actually go ahead and try to put this measure names in the color shelf. You can see the color I'm getting, which is different colors for different. So if you want, I will just undo it and remove this measure names from here, drag measure names in the colors. That is how also we can do. Once that is done, you will see three different colors coming in. What I want is I have a percentage of total, bottom of gauge, and top of gauge. First of all, what I will do, I'll go to analysis, stack marks, and I'll make it as off. So now I have, it's from 0 to 100%, and these are the total actually sales happened in the percentage format. I'm able to see it properly. Let me change the color. Let's say I'll make this percentage also in blue and this top of gauge as gray color. You can see that this looks better. Where the blue ones are like the total sales happened for that particular subcategory, and this gray is like 100% because it is a maximum. The minimum of 1 which we have created, the calculated field, it's showing because of that. I'll duplicate this measure value, so you'll see the double charts coming in. And then in the second chart, I will convert this to a circle. And finally, I will do a dual axis. I'll make this as a bar. Some adjustment needs to be done. I'll just increase the circle size a bit. Maybe I'll reduce a bar size a bit. You can see it's now almost of the same size. And right click, I'll apply synchronize axis. And now you can see that this is actually a bar chart only, but there are some circles as well, and that is making my chart as a rounded chart. So that is how you can create a rounded bar chart. You can finally do the sorting as per your requirement. If you don't want to sort, you can clear the sort. This is how it will look like. So it's an amazing way to show the output, and things look better by seeing this, right? Just another way of representation of a bar chart. We can increase the circle size and make it as a dumbbell chart as well. You can see it looks like a dumbbell now, something like a dumbbell. So all these modifications can be done. So overall, there is like a lot of things we can use and we can play around with and try to make the charts as beautiful as possible. So hope this makes sense. We'll see you in the next session where we'll talk about some more cool stuffs, how to make good visualizations. Till then, happy analyzing.